Hey everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in to Relevant Jukebox, and today we're going to talk about the newest album from Charli XCX, How I'm Feeling Now. Whew! Charli is back, and she has wasted very little time following up what I thought was the best pop album of 2019, Charli. This album over here was created in quarantine over a 6-week period, and it's a collaboration of sorts between her and her producers, but also her fan base, as she encouraged people to send in pictures for cover art, song ideas, but also clips for music videos. She also shared a lot of details in the studio, giving updates about what was going on, how she was crafting the songs, and I gotta say, I wasn't really quite sure how this would all pan out, but I think the results are actually pretty great. Now, this record does not feel as polished as Charli. It feels more like a successor to her Pop 2 mixtape, but also mix in a little bit of her Vroom Vroom EP. The production on here is pretty abrasive and noisy overall, but still sports a lot of those colorful elements you'd come to expect from PC music. You get a pretty big taste of that right out of the gate with the opening track, Pink Diamond, which is one of the more aggressive sounding Charli tracks to come out ever, I think. The way that this record ends up playing out sonically and thematically is spelled out quite literally in the album title, as Charli also references her emotional uncertainty in multiple spots on here in the lyrics. Front to back, this record is like an emotional thunderstorm that shifts between depression and longing to pure elation and joy. There are some pretty sticky hooks and huge heavy bass used throughout this record, like on the Dylan Brady produced Claws, for example, which I guess if I'm being honest is pretty much a Charli XCX song by the numbers, but the beat is just awesome. I mean, it has this really awesome sway to it that just asks you to get up and dance with it. However, Claws ends up getting slightly overshadowed for me when you get towards the end of the record with the banger anthems. The energy on this track is just turned up to the absolute max, and there is just a viral hook on the chorus that's like still stuck in my head. Also, I love the absolutely massive stadium-sized synthesizers that are driving this track forward. I mean, if there was one track that I could pick in this quarantine period as a party anthem, it is definitely this track, no doubt. And I mean, the hooks just keep on coming on this album from tracks like Forever, Enemy, I Finally Understand, and 7 Years. All tracks that I think are pretty great overall. However, a couple do pale in comparison to others. The first one being Detonate, which does kind of feel like a recycling of ideas that showed up on the track Unlock It from Pop 2, but this time it just doesn't come together as good. And C 2.0, which is a reworking of Clique from Charli, just is okay, I think. The intro to the track is just way too long, and Charli kind of comes in and sings a subpar verse. I do like how it does celebrate the most appealing parts of Clique in this track in like a reworked manner. I just don't really care for the way that the track was arranged. And Party For You is a pretty bummer track overall, how she's talking about being really excited, getting together a huge party to throw for her lover, but she's not sure if he's actually even going to show up for it. Overall, the track just kind of feels too long though. But yeah, I mean, I did really enjoy this quite a bit, and I think if you're a Charli fan already, you're going to dig this too. And with that being said, I'm feeling an 8 over here on How I'm Feeling Now. There are no physicals just yet of this album, so keep your eyes peeled. Maybe she'll put up a vinyl or a cassette, who knows. And if you listen to this new Charli album, what did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.